Hey everybody, it's Chef Bartlett. We're gonna make chocolate chip cookies. This is a recipe. If you go in the grocery aisle and you get a bag of chocolate chips, it'll say it'll have the recipe. It's the same exact recipe. I'm gonna go over the recipe and the ingredients, and then I'm gonna show you how to mix it. And today, instead of making cookies, we're gonna make cookie cake. It's just one big old giant cookie. Big old chocolate chip cookie. You need a lot of milk when you eat it with your family. So let's get started. Alright, here's the recipe for chocolate chip cookies. It's on the back of a package. It's where I got it from. If you buy a pack of chocolate chips at the grocery store, it makes 5 dozen if you scoop it out for regular cookies, or the whole recipe makes one giant cookie cake. So I'm just going to kind of show you what I got here. Alright, we got a cup of sugar, a cup of brown sugar, and a half pound of butter in the mixer. Now we're going to cut it on. The longer you cream the butter and sugar, the better the cookie will be. I usually let it go about 5 to 10 minutes. I got my eggs, and I put my vanilla in my eggs because after we stop the mixer, we're going to add that. And then I put my flour, salt, and baking soda all in the same bowl because I'm going to dump that in after the egg mix in. And then after the dough forms, I'm going to put my chocolate chips in. Before you put your butter in the mixer, you need to make sure it's softened, because if you cut this mixer on, your butter will jump out. It jumped out one time. Now I'm going to use a spatula and I'm going to scrape this bowl. That way when I add the eggs, it'll mix in real good. So now I'm going to add the eggs and vanilla. Put it on low. Let it mix for about 30 seconds or a minute. Stop the mixer. Now I'm fixing to add the flour. I'm going to see if I can do it with one hand. That's how the professionals do it. One hand. Well, I'm a professional today. I did it. We're going to cut this on low. And we're gonna let a dough form. We're gonna lock it down that way it don't jump. There's the dough. You don't want to let it mix too much because it'll mess the dough up. Now you want to add your chocolate chips. Push it down, lock it down, and do it on low for about 20 or 30 seconds. And there you go. Got you some chocolate chip cookie dough. So now we got our cookie dough. We're gonna get our cookie pan right here, and we're gonna grease it with some cooking spray. And then I like to use these gloves because it's real hard to spread it out with a spoon or spatula. We're just gonna dump it in there. Then we're just going to take and we're going to spread this out. With our hands. Turn it if you need to. A lot of people just kind of don't understand that you can turn something when you're working with it like this. Get it all smoothed out. If it's a little low on one side, just use the palm of your hand to spread it a little bit. Keep turning it if you need to. It'll level out some. I've got like some indentions from the print on my hand. It'll level out a little bit in the oven. And that's what it looks like. Big cookie. So now we're going to take our cookie and we're going to come over here to the oven. This oven's preheated to 375. Cut it on the bake setting. Some ovens may be 350, 375. If you've got a convection oven, do 350. The normal cooking time for cookies is about 10 to 12 minutes. You want to go about 15 to 20 minutes on a big cookie because it takes a little while longer to get done in the center. Then we're going to take our cookie, put it in. We'll be back when it's done. Alright, I'll let this cookie cake cool for about 15 minutes. Now I want to transfer it off the pan to a cookie board, or you can put it in a cake carrier or a cookie carrier. You don't want to cut into the pan because you're going to scratch the bottom of the pan up. So here we go. We're going to take one cake board, put it on top. We're going to grab the pan and the board with some hot pads because it may still be a little warm. We're going to turn it over. Okay? I hope it don't break. Okay? Now we're going to lift the cookie pan off. Set it over by the sink for Linda to wash. Now it's upside down. So we're going to take another cake board and we're going to set on top of it. And then we're going to take both cake boards with our hands. We're going to flip it over. We can get rid of this pot holder now. Then we're going to take this cake board off. And there we go. Chocolate chip cookie cake. Hope you enjoyed the video. Chef Bartlett over and out.